This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. President Trump's campaign filing lawsuits to halt the counting of the votes in Michigan and Pennsylvania, suggesting he was on the verge of victory when the election stopped. However, millions of votes in key states remain to be counted.
There's nothing fraudulent about that. That's simply counting ballots. I mean, Donald Trump may not like that the counting isn't in his favor, because I'm sure if it was in his favor, he'd be all for it.
And protests are popping up across this nation. In Portland, Oregon, the National Guard activated because of widespread violence. Several people arrested there. Protesters also ending up in handcuffs in Minneapolis as ballots continue to be counted. And many in the group protesting the Trump administration. To Houston, demonstrators demand all votes be counted coast to coast. In the race for the Arizona Corporation Commission, Democrat Ana Tovar leading the 6 candidates who are vying for one of 3 open spots. She is followed by Republican incumbent Leah Marquez Peterson and Republican Jim O'Connor. The commission decides everything from how much utilities can charge you to the type of energy they sell to you. And after years of debating about clean energy, last week in a bipartisan vote, they approved long-delayed updates to our state's renewable and clean energy requirements. But with both of those commissioners on the way out, there is no guarantee that those rules will be made permanent.
This commission, that's 4 Republicans and 1 Democrat, has passed a really important clean energy package. Going forward, no matter who's on the commission, I think clean energy is important to Arizonans, and we're going to work with anyone that's on the commission to continue to move that forward.
Okay, so 2 of those Republicans who approved the clean energy standards are leaving the commission, as you just heard, and that's going to happen at the end of this year. New this morning, the Arizona Supreme Court will not review an appeal from Jodi Arias. She was convicted of murder in 2008 for the death of Travis Alexander. 7 months ago, the Court of Appeals upheld her conviction and the life sentence. Food delivery apps have changed the way we eat, right? But while it's convenient for us, how are the restaurants faring? A consumer group is looking at fees on food delivery apps.
And when you're using these services, Uber Eats, for example, will show you 49 cents delivery. Grubhub makes it often seem like you're getting free delivery. And it may be 49 cents for you plus their service charge, which they tack on at the end. But for the restaurants that you're supporting, the fees are much, much larger.
Well, what about the driver too, right? The consumer group Consumers Checkbook did an investigation into the true cost of food delivery apps. It placed orders with 8 Chicago restaurants. It found DoorDash had more than $200 in fees that you don't see. For Grubhub, $160. For Uber Eats, it was $100 on average across the orders. Consumers Checkbook estimates these 3 apps took $32 of the $85 food bill. That's a lot. The apps are telling consumers checkbooks that they have increased restaurants' business before and during the pandemic. So here's one way to count down to the holiday season. Aldi is selling 20 different advent calendars, from wine to beer, cheese, chocolate, even pet treats. Seems like there's something for everyone. Aldi opens 2 stores here in the Valley today in Chandler and in Goodyear. And for so many of us, it's time to start thinking about picking up the Christmas tree. Tree permits are about to go on sale in the Kaibab National Forest. A total of 2,500 permits will be available starting Saturday. Once you get one, you will be able to cut a Christmas tree within a designated area of the forest. The window to do that gets underway November 16th.
Get ready for some record warmth today. It's time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Look for a high of 97 degrees in Phoenix today. It will beat the record for today, which the record, by the way, today's record high stands at 93 degrees. That was set back on this date in 2007. But not only will that be a new record-setting temperature for today's date, 97 would also mark the highest November temperature ever recorded. So far, the highest we've ever gone in November is 96 degrees. So again, today we're we're challenging those records. High pressure is what's bringing the heat, but we've got two storm systems heading our way this weekend. One moves in Saturday into Sunday. The next one arrives Sunday into Monday. They are bringing chances for rain to the valley and chances for snow in the high country, expecting accumulating snow, especially Sunday into Monday. Temperatures here in the valley will get cooler this weekend too. 70 Saturday, 60s on Sunday. But again, a couple more days in the 90s before we enjoy that cool down. Highs will stay in the 60s early next week.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.